Subscribe and hit the bell icon to never miss an update from eTimes TV.
Of course, I've been given and thrown upon all these things. Zyada mat bolo, zyada mat pucho. Do not voice your opinions if they are. But I think I've always negated them. The more you told me not to do, the more I did it. So I think for me, um, maybe because I was a rebel, so that worked for me. This is my personal philosophy that there is nothing called extreme luck, supreme luck. कि यार तुम तो lucky थी, तुमको मिल गया, your luck was shining that. I believe, as Oprah Winfrey says, that when preparation meets opportunity, that's what luck is. मुझे लाइफ में कुछ भी इतना डिस्टर्ब नहीं करता है जितना his state of mind would affect me if he's not in a right state of mind. If something bothers him, that affects me the most. Same with my parents, same with my sisters. When it affects them, then is the time it's, मेरे इधर से सब चार बुझाएं निकल आती है. मैंने कहा अब रुको, तुमको मैं बताती हूँ. You mess with me, it's fine. You mess with my family, it's gonna be the worst thing ever you do. And that's when I voice my opinion. Of course, I've been given and thrown upon all these things. Zyada mat bolo, zyada mat pucho. Do not voice your opinions if they are. But I think I've always negated them. The more you told me not to do, the more I did it. So I think for me, maybe because I was a rebel, so that worked for me. But I would say that, why not ask? Why not seek out? Why not voice your opinions? Why not? You should. There can be chances you miserably fail. There can be chances you are absolutely wrong. But then uh, own it. Own it. But do not fear not to ask. Do not fear not to voice your opinions. Do not fear not to have a healthy judgment about something, and maybe just voice it out. But please do that. My parents, my family, in fact, my grandmother, they are the most forward looking generations, I would say. My dadi has a modern outlook. Though I belong to a conservative family, though I hail from, a small town, a village, in fact, but their mindset is wow, it's global. And I remember it was difficult. I was hesitant to, share this or maybe express my feeling of coming and joining the industry. But once that hesitation passed off, the reaction was, of course, why not? Yeah, you should. Like, even for the fact that, when I introduced him, of course, if he's in the frame, Abhinav is in the frame. When I introduced him to my family, my dadi was so welcoming. My dadi, my mom, dad, they have always said, whatever in life you want or you believe in, we are going to be there for you. So I think it is the state of mind, and they have always been supportive of it. My husband, then boyfriend, was the first one to photograph me in a bikini, and he was so proud of it, and I was the one to flaunt it.
Close.
My in-laws have never ever raised a question about my profession or the kind of work that I do, even to the amount of number of days I would want to spend back in Punjab or visit them. Never. They have been so absolute clear and supportive about the fact. So by God's grace, I have been extremely fortunate to have a beautiful heart and a extremely expansive mind with me. I've married to I would say, a universal guy who has some amazing set of he has some amazing set of
Skills,
ethics with him, which are extremely global, I would say. And that helps me expand also. That helps me. I always say that he's the wind beneath my wings. And it is so important for every woman to have a man and a family whom she marries into. that understands the importance of her own dreams. Because शादी के बाद आपकी ड्रीम्स या फिर आपकी लाइफ रुक जाए, थम जाए, या आपको अपना कोर्स चेंज करना पड़े, आई थिंक देन इट्स नॉट अ मैरिज, देन इट्स अ कॉम्प्रोमाइज.
In fact, I was the one to tell her, यार ढीले कपड़े मत डाला कर.
Oh God, yeah.
You know, this is an
I have
asset. We work
I have
hard.
to literally dress up for him. I'm telling you.
No, I mean, like, this is youth. This is, this is what fitness is. Flaunt it. What's wrong with it?
I'm telling you.
When I'm fit, not like
ढीले,
today,
boring कपड़े पहनती है.
I flaunt it.
Yeah,
What's
yeah.
wrong with it?
Of course.
You'll be lying to yourself if you're working out, slogging, and saying, nahi yaar, I don't want to flaunt what I have. So yeah.
When you say na that enough, I want to live a life without fear. That fear of being judged, that fear of being rejected. When you start embracing yourself, and when you say, he used to say me so many times, Rubina, you have to be fearless. Be fearless. Remove that fear of, जाकर बात करूंगी, वो क्या बोलेगा, अच्छा इस तरह से बात करें. He, of course, he's told me on so many different occasions that be fearless. But that aspect of being fearless is, it's the result of firstly embracing yourself, knowing, यार कमी है, गलतियां हैं, part of me. I should give that scope to myself to, be more better, be more compassionate first towards myself. And I think that was the strength that came up, that if I can do it, and through my life story, if at least 100 more people can do it, why not narrate that story? Why not be open, vulnerable about that fact, and let people know it's okay to be flawed. It's okay to not have that perfect looking picture. And I think as public figures, it'll be a disservice from our end to lead a false life and give people the hope of, yaar, everything is so rosy. Hana, we are the perfect ones. You cannot reach to that level. It's like putting down, the heart and the heart of the others who are watching us and saying कि यार ये life तो सिर्फ हमें मिल सकती है, तुम्हें नहीं मिल सकती है, because we don't choose to show our flaws, we don't choose to show how broken we are from within, or maybe what struggles our relationships go through. We are exactly the same. It's just the way we deal them. It's just the way we cope up with it. And if that story of dealing or that story of struggle inspires even one life, I think it's worth it. And God has given us, that platform to come up and voice it. Why not? It is a service. It is I believe that, it's a service from my end. And if, God has given me or has been so kind to give me that spotlight where I can narrate my story and tell people that I'm like you, what greater can anything be?
मैं भी इतना दिमाग लगा लेता शो में.
कौन से शो में? यार बहुत टाइम सोचती रही कि पैक करके चली जाती हूँ, because I was literally broke to another level. And आप जब किसी चीज़ से पैशनेटली मोहब्बत करते हैं ना, तो वो कहीं ना कहीं आपको एक वो कहते हैं ना, एक सूत्र देता रहता है कि hang in there. My love for my profession is so profound that despite all the difficulties that came up, personal challenges, emotional challenges, mental challenges, whatever challenges you say, one thing that kept me going was, this is what I can do. This is where I want to tell my story. This is where I want to achieve something. This is where I still would want to struggle. Still, if I'm broke, कोई बात नहीं, मैं ये काम तो सच्चे दिल से कर सकती हूँ. And that's one of the reasons also that, it kept me going, कि यार मैं अपने गाड़ी को धक्का मार ही लूँगी यार, थोड़ा और करते करते. And I have never, this is my personal philosophy, that there is nothing called extreme luck, supreme luck, कि यार तुम तो lucky थी, तुमको मिल गया, your luck was shining there. I believe, as Oprah Winfrey says, that when preparation meets opportunity, that's what luck is. So I've never sat at home sitting and waiting for that perfect job to come or that role to come. मैं बैठी हूँ doing nothing. I've always tried myself to polish myself, my skills, my acting skills, my dancing skills, my craft. So I've always worked on my skill. I've always worked on my craft to an extent that कुछ भी हो जाए, अगर मेरे पास सेशंस या क्लासेस ज्वाइन करने के पैसे भी नहीं है ना, I'll go on the back road, I'll just keep running. I'll watch some quality films. I'll read something. I think that is what has helped me. Those preparations have helped me to grasp the opportunity. People see it as luck, but I see it as a lot of hard work. Honestly, मैं comments नहीं पढ़ती हूँ. I really don't give a damn what people think. Honestly, especially trollers. But when these trollers start trolling my family and it affects their state of mind, like they literally find out my mother's page or my sister's page for that fact, they keep on bugging him. That's when I see they are getting affected, they are getting affected. And that's what मुझे लाइफ में कुछ भी इतना डिस्टर्ब नहीं करता है जितना his state of mind would affect me if he's not in a right state of mind, if something bothers him. That affects me the most. Same with my parents, same with my sisters. When it affects them, then is the time it's, मेरे इधर से सब चार बुझाएं निकल आती है. मैंने कहा अब रुको, तुमको मैं बताती हूँ. You mess with me, it's fine. You mess with my family, it's going to be the worst thing ever you do. And that's when I voice my opinion. Why? Because I feel that, there are so many people, even my contemporaries, who go through this body shaming, who go through this fat shaming. And it's like, कि यार एक आध इंच ऊपर नीचे and people are going to बूढ़ी लगने लगी है, चाम चला गया है, look at the way she walks, अरे भैंस हो गई है, this nasty things. Because social media ने एक freedom दे दिया, जाओ जाकर जो बोलना है, and people are inconsiderate about the other's feeling as well. Anyhow, then I feel that, if it directly doesn't affect me, but it affects me when it affects him or my family, and then I am like all, तांडव स्वरूप में जब मैं आती हूँ, तो मुझे लगता है यार कितने लोग ऐसे होंगे जो डायरेक्टली इनको हिट करता होगा. Why not voice it? है ना? Again, as I mentioned, that the Almighty has been kind to give us that platform to voice opinions. Why not? And if it helps, or maybe if it just creates itna sa turbulence, so much so that I made that post couple of months back, you were still asking about that. If it creates even this much of a ripple, why not? People should know that respecting somebody's choice of being how they want to should be there, and they are no one to even talk about it. Fine if they've talked about it, us on the other side should know how to handle it, or maybe should understand it should not affect you. So it's just a way of making a clear statement and letting them know, Bhai Sahab, this is your boundary, do not step over it. And for us who are on the other side of the whole thing, for us it's like, it's okay, it's fine, till the time it doesn't affect your state of mind or your mental peace. It is absolutely okay, and you should give it back.
मैंने तो ऐसा प्रेशर कभी लाइफ में नहीं लिया. अगर लिया होता, I wouldn't have married her, because I would have been married much earlier then. So yes, it's very, and see, it's very natural for people to ask that. It's a human bonding behavior, and especially गांव में ये एक बहुत बड़ी चीज है. यार कब हो रही है शादी, बच्चे कब हो रहे हैं. So I don't feel bad if somebody is creating that pressure, but it's up to me. यार मैं उस pressure में, am I going to budge? No, I'm not. This is my life. This is how I'm going to live it. ठीक है, my parents can of course create pressure. That's their right. उनका हक है वो, लेकिन मैं नहीं लूँगा यार. So that's how I see this world.
Yeah, and when your partner decides not to take that pressure, of course it doesn't eventually.
Yeah,
honestly, मुझे तो कभी pressure feel नहीं हुआ है, कभी नहीं हुआ है. He would rather tell me that, even if parents talk and say, it's okay. It's, even for the matter of shadi also, like marriage, for him also, is like, मुझे प्रेशर लेना होता, मुझे मेरे पेरेंट्स क्या बता रहे हैं, क्या करना है, या फ्रेंड्स टेलिंग, और आई एम वाचिंग माय फ्रेंड्स गेटिंग मैरिड, हैविंग किड्स एंड ऑल. इफ आई हैड टू थिंक सो मच और टेक प्रेशर सो much, then it would have been like a long time ago. But it's not that. The time I feel it is right, the time I would want to, that's how it is. I said, wow, that's good. Why not? Because I think Under pressure, majorly the decisions are not the right ones because you don't take those decisions for yourself. You take those decisions to please others. So pleasing others, exactly. So when it is your own life, when it is your own marriage, it's your own relationship, it's your own evolution, getting into a family, raising a child, it has to be your own individual choice, your own individual decision. So yeah.